Many celebrities still will just not admit the fact they've had cosmetic surgeries. But my next guest not only talks about it, she had her surgery televised. Please welcome the grande dame of Days of Our Lives, steamiest soap opera, the young and the Days of Our Lives, steamiest soap opera, the young and the restless. I don't know what I just said there. However, Jeanne Cooper.
I had my gynecologist do mine. It didn't turn out well. Would you take it off and tell me if it worked, Joan?
Voila! All right, now. When did you do it? You did yours, what, 5 years ago? 4 years ago?
5 years, 6 years ago.
6
yeah.
years. So are you thinking of going back?
Oh, yes. In fact,
because once you start,
see, I always give you a first.
Yeah.
I'm going to have something done over the holidays. Merry Christmas to me.
Yes, exactly right.
And Happy New Year to you.
How fast did you heal if you do it like
Rapid healer. Very fast
So
healer.
you can even go out Christmas Eve then if you do it?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But I'm going to have this dermabrasion here, just a little bit in here, and a small tuck here and here.
Once you're under, do it all, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but see, you're gutsy like that. I just do it a little bit at a time.
Yeah, I do a little bit at a time, too, but I say to him, which I even said that, you know, you start to look in the mirror, well, while you're there, could you just do that? And, you know, this really has been annoying me.
Well,
I'm sorry we didn't go lower. I mean, we just...
Phyllis Diller said something on a show recently, and she said, there's not 1 inch of my body that is the same age. But
she looks great.
Oh, yeah.
They all look great.
Oh, well, yeah. I think that's what we've been trying to tell everybody is the fact that, you know, since science has said you're not going to die at 31 and 32, and with the covered wagons, you're going to live longer. Gravity hits, your mind is there, but God, you know, think of the time it saves you in makeup.
Yeah, and also when you look at yourself, like, well, especially in our business, you see yourself, you know, blown up.
Because you're there all the time. Now, you have, okay, show me your swelling. Where's your swelling?
My swelling's all under the neck.
Uh-huh.
It's still very, very swollen here.
Yeah, see, that is what I love. What she's doing is taking all the fear out of everything. Yeah. And we're also getting rid of a lot of, I joked when I said the gynecologist did mine. Don't laugh. There are ladies and men who shop around and say, how cheap can you do the eyes, and they look like they're good.
Now, you did yours on camera.
Yes, yes.
What happened? They said they wrote it in first in the script?
No, I was going to have it done, and then they said could they do it? Bill Bell came to me and said, Jeanne, could we write it in for Catherine, since then we won't lose you for 4 weeks.
Right.
And so I did all of the pre-stuff,
right,
as Catherine would do it, and was she doing it because she wants to look 21? Does she want to look like Madonna? Or is she doing it because she said, God, the years have really clobbered me?
Right.
And that was the whole thing, was just to look as good as she could.
Which everyone wants to look.
That's exactly the only reason you do it, if
now,
you're doing it.
Who paid for it, the show? Because I had to pay my own.
Good. All right. Joan,
did yours pay?
Where's the main camera?
Oh, there you are.
There. No, where are we together?
Well, anyway you want
Joan to and I paid for our own surgeries.
Yes. You
right?
did too?
Yes.
Oh.
You betcha. Well, Joan, can you imagine?
What about the response with your friends? Because as I was telling you before you came out, a lot of my friends said, don't do it, you look fine, you know, don't do it.
You did, but you didn't think so.
No, exactly. But what about your friends? Same thing, or were they encouraging?
Oh, very encouraging. Very, very encouraging. But see, you were excited about it. You weren't fearful. You say, God, just, you know, I'm going to try and do a little bit of which will please
wouldn't
me.
Every woman out there say, you want to look better? You go, you buy a new hat, you lose weight, you put on a pretty new sweater. It's part of it. But it's like Simonizing your car. You want your car, right? You buy an old car. You Simonize it. Let's get this going here. Hard wax this car. And hard wax.
While you're at it, change the spare.
Exactly. What about you? And I won't go into specifics on your cast, but have a lot of them had it? About what percentage of your cast has had something done?
Well, Jerry Douglas made no bones about it. As a man, he went in because he had eyes that were falling down, and he was laughing a lot with his eyes down the back of his neck. So, he did it, and he looks fabulous,
Right.
and he's happy. I would say, Joan, give or take, the liars in the group,
Yeah.
30%.
30%.
Oh, sure, and when you're 27 and 28 and you have a slight line, I mean, those babies haven't faced anything,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but
you know that.
But they worry then, too.
Oh, sure, a little line here, and like, that's going, my God, if I just had that line at 27.
Why did you wait so long? I did my eyes the first time Melissa was in my arms. That's 22 years ago. But I had bags, which are hereditary.
Yeah,
my father
right.
had them, my mother had them.
Yeah.
And so I said to my husband, Edgar, I'm going to take them out. He said, you're crazy. I was 30 years old, whatever, I was 31.
Yeah.
And he said, don't. And I said, I'm going to do it. And then after I did it, everyone would say, don't you look better, you know?
Well, of course.
So why did you wait till you were older to get it done? I'm just curious.
Why did I wait until I was older? I think I was too busy, and one day I picked my face up off of the floor, you know, and take a good look at it. I was wearing those dumb lifts, you know.
Yeah.
Joan Crawford was infamous for it. I mean, that big mouth didn't really exist. It was, oh, so tight.
Oh, that's
sure.
Oh, that makes sense.
Think about that.
Yes.
Don't do that.
No, no,
don't do that. Don't do that. Joan,
I'm scared I'm gonna
don't
snap.
do that.
I'm so
Put your hand there.
We'll be right back.
I love this
I'm
girl.
so nervous. We'll be right back. We'll be right back on how to improve with the latest cosmetic surgery techniques.